Yeah, I mean, I think the number itself, it could be seen as just another number, but I think at the end of the day, seeing all the guys in the room, give me, say congrats to me. I mean, it means a lot. I think it just shows I've been around this organization for a long time, and I've been fortunate enough to be around good people, whether it be in the front office, the coaches, management, and most of all the players. I think been around good people, and that have helped me grow as a person. And I've grown up in this city, I think, and I've turned into a man in this city, and I think it says a lot about the people that I've been surrounded with throughout my career here, that I've been able to stay this long. Like I said, I think just being surrounded by good people. I think the teams we've had here, I've been fortunate enough to be on some really good teams that have won championships and been competitive every year. And I think the relationship I have with the coaches and the management that have trusted me to teach young guys when I'm down here, and give them the best opportunity that they can have to be able to play in the NHL, and then go up and play games in Detroit when I'm needed. So I think that kind of combination has been the best of both worlds for me, and it's given me an opportunity to be here for a while. I mean, no, at this point, I think I love playing in the city. I love winning in the city, and it's been a second home for me and now my wife. So I'll play till they tell me I can't, and I think that's the mindset I'm going to have, and I still feel great. My body feels good, and I'm only 29, so I think a lot of people may think I'm a little older for the amount of games I've played here, but it's been a fun ride. But I feel good, and I don't see stopping anytime soon. Do I have a highlight? I think just the championships themselves. I think being around guys when I was younger. I was 22, I think, when we won the first time, and seeing older guys like Hogan and Brennan Evans, Pacer, Granner, like seeing guys like that win, and the way they acted like kids at that age was something it stuck with me, and it still has. And the second one, I mean, being a little bit older on the team, and seeing the young guys being able to take a step back and watch the celebration rather than just have it be chaos. I think that was something I learned from Hoagie the first time we won. So those two I think stick out the most. I think it's hard not to consider those the best moments in my career.
Yeah, I mean the last month or so it's been tough for me. Nags played well, and I knew I was going to keep getting opportunities. Obviously, the game in Texas had a good start, and then kind of tailed off towards the end. We ended up losing the game, and then the last two games have been good. We've played well defensively here at home, and tonight was a pretty stifling performance. They have a good offensive team over there, and we made them look very pedestrian, and credit to our guys all the way through 60 minutes. Obviously, they scored to tie it up at the end, and then we didn't let it affect us. And, we finished the job.
Yeah, we had a couple plays we wanted to run there, and obviously you don't really anticipate getting a 5-on-3 that late in the game when it was such a tight checking game and there wasn't too many penalties called, but we were able to execute on the plays we wanted to run, and fortunately put us out on top there, and we were able to add a couple empty nets to seal the deal.
Thoughts on Lashoff, reaching 500 games?
Yeah, obviously to do that in a Griffins uniform is pretty special, and he's a great leader, and got to know him pretty well over the years, and he's an awesome guy off the ice, and he's a really big part of this team, obviously on the ice. So really, really good for him.
Yeah, no, obviously I thought we played pretty solid for most of the night, and to give up that late goal on the power play was disappointing. But we can't put ourselves in that situation to take a penalty at that point in the game. But credit to our guys, they dug in and they got the job done on the power play. So. Special teams are a huge factor. They've got a phenomenal power play and penalty kill. Ours has been pretty solid all year as well. So sometimes it comes down to just the special teams, because the difference in these games is very minimal. Oh, that's Kriegs' baby. So Todd Krieger's in charge of the power play. We work on those plays, different types of plays, different types of routes we want guys to run, and credit to those guys for executing the routes that Todd drew up there. So I don't think there's any padding right now, and we have to recognize that. If we played tonight, we did get 2 points, but we also have games in hand now. If those teams behind us, they're quote unquote behind us, they've got opportunities. If they win their games, then we're right back in the same conversation. So For us, it's one game. We have to make sure that we're controlling what we can control, and we're not, at the end of the season, looking at the results of other games and other teams that have an impact on us. Now, I think that's 500 games is a huge testament to any player to stick around that long in this league. Is a lot of guys bounce around here and there, but after 500 games, the wear and tear it takes on your body it's hard. So I think that speaks to his work ethic, how he takes care of himself, what a professional he is, and then to further kind of talk about that 500 games has been at the same organization. So I think that speaks to his character and his personality and how great he's been. And he's seen it all. As a rookie coming in, making the NHL, people, we're talking about his 500 games. He played 150 some NHL games, and so he's kind of walked the ladder going up, and now he's been a young guy coming in the league. He's been a young guy fighting to stay in the league, and now he's a vet helping some of our younger guys develop into future NHL players. And I think he takes that responsibility very serious, and I think he's very good at it. Well, he's so dependable, and again, the 500 games, you don't stick around that long with the same organization or organizations by chance. So he's we're lucky to have him. I think a lot of our younger guys have recognized that the last couple of years that are still here and have had the chance to play with Brian or be teammates with Brian. I think they're fortunate to be a part of that.